everyone. We got a very busy day ahead of us. Got to do as much as we can for the last part of Phase 4 for Satisfactory. And then, after that, we got to start a new playthrough, which is going to be the Crash Bandicoot Trilogy. Not just one playthrough, it's 3 playthroughs. So, yeah, we got to get ready for that. So, let's get into that as fast as we're able to, and as modestly.
Hey,
No. You did not hear YouTube just change shit. What up? Alright, back at it again. The craziness that is Satisfactory. Okay, so last stream I ended on a very tired note. Fatigued, as you can say. And I'm probably getting a little bit of that Satisfactory fatigue. And it also didn't help that I was, genuinely tired. Today's no different. Today, same kind of bed situation to where it's like, one of the kids is not sleeping very well, and they're not sleeping very well. We don't sleep well. So yeah, last night, not very good sleep. My left arm feels like it's gonna fall off because I've been sleeping on my left side the whole entire time. And it sucks, it hurts. There's no guarantee of arm survivability. Okay. There is another, I think it's this one. Might be this one. Yeah, I'm going to do a change in that, because that is full. And we're just gonna make sure that everything that's being made is being put into the storage for now. But yeah, as I was away, I was building some more motors for, let's see, I think it was this one over here, which is the turbo motors. It needs as many motors as it possibly can. Oh, now it's the cooling system that's the issue. Let's see. I could probably find out where the cooling... Oh, is the cooling system being split into twos? Oh, I guess it is. Let's see. What do I need to do? Technically, yeah, about 2. Cooling system, what's wrong with you? Nitrogen? Nitrogen is the issue? Really, huh? Now I'm wondering if it's just the transportation of nitrogen, or is the nitrogen just not flowing as fast as it should? I gotta figure out why. Well, there's technically 2 things diverging nitrogen. Because you got this. Yeah, because nitrogen's getting split 2 ways. I might have to increase the nitrogen output. Which, I'll start optimizing when I want. Right now, I think what I'm going to do is, after I was going to fix the routing of those one things, which I did, I'm now going to finish milestone particle enrichment, which after that, now I can officially start working on the nuclear power plant. Bum, 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 bum. All right, last milestone of this, pretty much this whole entire thing. Yeah.
Milestone reached. Project part number 9, nuclear pasta, can be created in the particle accelerator. The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory. Fix-It does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant. Fun
Yippers.
fact. Fix-It psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways. On an unrelated note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
Don't judge me on that. Oh yeah, pretty much all of tier 8 is done. Now I just need to make some nuclear pasta. Which I gotta figure out what I need to start making nuclear pasta. How to make some pasta. Of course I'll probably need to make this. But yeah, it's just two things. It's this and this. So I need an assembler and I need a particle accelerator. So I shall do that. It's about to go the wrong way. And don't worry, all these little like all the structures you see right there, I'm gonna delete, but I'm gonna keep the conveyor belts as is. I'm still going to try and build my column system, but I'll probably do all of that off stream. Now, I'll probably finish enclosing this factory so it looks like a proper factory and stuff like that. Okay. So we gotta figure out where we're gonna put that our first particle accelerator. So first things first is that we need, well, first we need a constructor and then an assembly line, because we'll need to put an assembly line and a constructor next to each other. I gotta first figure out where my fused modular frames are. I think I already have my fused modular frames being sent somewhere. I don't remember. Where are they? It's not there. Is that where it is? No, that's that. Is that where it is? Oh, yep, they're already being sent somewhere. Where are they being sent to? Oh, they're being sent to... way over here. Oh, yeah, they're being sent over here. Shit. Oh, it's the modular engines. I'm gonna have to make another batch of them at some point, so that way the thermal propulsion rockets are being developed optimally. Right now they're at 36% optimization, which is not good. All because of that. Well, eventually, what's its face? The modular frames are going to be an issue too. So, for now, I guess what I could do is start building from here. So I need a constructor. We'll put it right here, and then we need an, is it an assembler? Is it? Oh, let's double check. It is, yeah, an assembler, and then eventually a particle accelerator. Now, is it just is that the only... Okay, yeah, it's just copper ingots for that. Which I have some copper ingots being made over there, so I can just whip it around real quickly. So, let's make that into... That's going to be copper powder. And this will be made alongside with... give it some space. Do, 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 do. And I think it's this pressurized conversion. Wait. I'm totally missing that recipe. I guess I do need to make that recipe too. Which I have both of them being made. There's no other alternate recipes, so I'm not too worried about it. But the nuclear pasta... Okay, yeah, I'm correct. And then it's making a particle accelerator, which... That's gonna be a loud motherfucker. And hopefully I have enough... I don't think the particle accelerator is not too high, right? I don't think it is. Hopefully I have enough room up top to put the particle accelerator. Oh shit, I need a lot of stuff to build one. Okay, I think I need to cannibalize some things. So first things first, I need a supercomputer, which I totally forgot where I'm building it. It was somewhere over here. Okay, here we go. I just need 10, so I'll split that, grab that. And I need a cooling system. Oh, I need those. I just need 25, so I'm just gonna split this, grab that. And then a cooling system. Am I even... I'm definitely making cooling systems. I just don't know where... Oh, there they are. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm making you. Okay. And now I just need quick wire. And then we can make our particle accelerator. I think in between phase 4 and 5, but I guess technically in between this stream and the next stream, I'm going to optimize every single station that I have, at least from phase 2 and on that I've been doing. Because I think I left those unattended to for a while now, and I think it's about time for me to like optimize the shit out of everything. So, because if we really want phase 5 to move smoothly as possible, we need to get better at our optimization for the whole entire factory. So I might have to do that all off stream, which is going to be fun. Hopefully it's just quick wire. Yeah, it's quick wire. It's not just wire. Quick wire. It's like going from a Cat 3 to a Cat 8. Do the normal civilian need anything more than a Cat, what, 6 or so? No. Our internet that gets provided to us don't go that fast. Even if we had to get fiber. I learned that the hard way. I bought myself a Cat 7. I just noted I learned I wasted my money because no matter how fast civilian internet goes, it's never going to utilize that speed. It's like, oh man, I should have stuck with a Cat, what, 5 or 6. Did I program it to do its thing? No, I did not. I should program it so I can always be reminded that that is the thing I need to do. There's the particle accelerator. Alright, It'll do it right there. Whoa. Why does it snap right there when I put it in that mode of all things? Hey, Mega. What up? I just built myself a particle accelerator. Do. There we go. Almost done with phase 4. Once I start making this nuclear pasta, we'll be golden. All I need right now is copper ingots, which I think I am producing a decent amount over here. Oh, maybe I'm only producing so much. All right, so if I need about 300 ingots per minute, that's a lot of ingots, by the way. What's my best copper? What's my best copper ingot recipe? I don't even have the best one yet. I don't have the pure one. I gotta find that eventually. But I guess the best one I can make right now is, of course, the leached ingot, or I could do this one, which is just 10 less, but I don't have to make sulfuric acid or divert the sulfuric acid that I was making a while ago. So it's better in 30. Anything better in 30 I might do. So I might just do that one, which I'll need a foundry for. Foundry for copper. I don't think I'm making any of that. Oh wait, is that it? Oh shit, there's one right here. How much is it making right now? It's making over 100. How much does this need? 25? Well shit, if I just make it to do, what is it? Yeah, if I just overclock it by 1 and then divert it and put it over there, we're in business. I don't think any more copper is needed to be made right now. So let's do a splitter. Okay, that should save a lot of time. This is probably to be the last thing I need to really build in factory number 4. Fifth factory is probably going to be just filled with nothing but particle accelerators, to be honest, if you really think about it. Nothing but particle accelerators. Which, can you really call that a factory? I mean, I guess you could. I don't even know where. I still don't know where I'm going to build the nuclear power plant. I gotta figure that out. Probably like northwest. Like furthest away from everything. Just make a giant nuclear factory northwest of here. And I plan on building like 2 factories with 1 chain of a fuel supply, with probably 1 particle accelerator taking care of all the nuclear waste. I think that's all I need, and make sure that particle accelerator is fully optimized. I'll probably do that. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna take at least a day and a half. Oh yeah, I was gonna power these bad boys. Let me get this going. Let me get this going. All right, start making that powder. That sweet powdery dust. All right. So, how much actual for nuclear pasta? How much do I need? Oh, just 100 per minute. That's fantastic. That's optimal. Optimal as fuck. Oh. Wait a minute. Does it need how much? 600 per minute. Oh, fuck me. Wait a minute. You need what? Holy shit. You need 600 copper ingots per minute. You fucking kidding me? For nuclear pasta. So in order for me to have it optimal, I need to be producing 600 per minute. And I'm only producing, well, ingots wise, minus 25, 225 per minute. That's not enough. Oh shit, that needs so much fucking ingots to make nuclear pasta. That is wild. And due to the fact it's like 70 out of 200 copper powder, I need 100 nuclear pastas to finish phase 4. Shit. Well, I'm not in any hurry today, but I do have to start the next playthrough soon. So let's see. I need to find my fused modular frames. So I'll go over there and try and get them. There's my cooling systems, which is nice. Does that mean it's... Wait, why is that backed up? Oh, it's waiting on modular engines. Let's see. No. I think this is the conveyor belt, right? Yep, that's the conveyor belt for that. I am going to do a no-no. I shouldn't be doing this, but I am. I'm going to cannibalize this. And I am going to send my love and respects over there. AKA, fuck you, this is mine. And let's see. I don't know if it should be... It's kind of like right in the middle. I don't know, it's weird. It's not quite lined up to each other. That sucks. Well, maybe. Okay. Alright. And now I just need radio control units. Which I totally forgot where the closest radio control unit is. They're yellow motherfuckers, so it'd be too hard to find. My god. Now it's getting harder for me to find shit. Wonder if I have some up top. Maybe that's why I can't see them. Where's the radio control units? Heavy modular frame. Wow, this one should have it, I think. No, okay, never mind. I'm just trying to find radio control units. I don't remember what's using them. God, there's so much being produced. Is it this? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm producing some right here. It's already being split like 2 ways. Well, technically 1 way. Yeah, because that's just overflow. I don't think there's ever going to be any overflow, so I'm not worried about it. So it's going like here. Oh, here we go. There's some radio control units. Why is it backed up so much? I guess there will be overflow depending on what's going on. Oh, cool. Radio control units are way over here. So all I need to do is split it and put it over there. But I gotta figure out. Oh, is it waiting on? Oh, it's waiting on cooling systems. Okay, we'll eventually optimize that at some point, and then we'll figure out other issues. But for now, I'm gonna put a splitter and cannibalize more stuff. Alright, actually, yeah. Of course, I can't reach any further. Let's build the structure to get this going. Most likely the hole will be on corner left. Not that corner, but yeah. Wait. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of control units. Think of anything, it's just going to be waiting on the fuse modular frames. It's pretty much the only thing it's going to be waiting for. Oh yeah, our first nuclear pasta is going to be made. I got to figure out where it's going to get spit out. It's right here, so I guess we'll divert. Let's make the conveyor belt that goes all the way to it. Which I gotta make sure. Pressurized conversion. Oh, it's still being made. It takes a while for that damn thing to be made. Oh. I love seeing this thing work. So, by the way, this is the machine that is going to also recycle nuclear waste at some point. A loud ass motherfucking machine. No. Okay, let's build walls. Oh, you're trying to attack me? Well, too bad. You can't attack me now, you pussy. Is that in the game that I'm hearing? Oh, I guess it is in the game I'm hearing. I'm hearing something and it sounded like, I don't know, like a loose fan or something like that, but it's actually in the game. It's weird. Yeah, it's in the game, I think. Yep, yeah, take my headphones off and it's like gone. Thing is, my fan's not on, so it's not my fan. I was like, what is that sound? Oh, dang it. 1 second. I should have probably made the hole first. Okay, let's see. First things first, make the hole. Make the hole. And then do the lifties. This is actually going to push out, unlike everything else. And this will go inwards. Boom, boom. Okay, I just noticed we don't actually have that much room, which I guess is okay because we're gonna just put it on the cliffside. So I'll actually divert it from here. And we'll go cliffside, which is been a very long time since we've, oh shit, almost not able to reach it. So my nuclear pasta is going on a nature adventure. Let's do it. All right, I'm thinking you go over here and then I build a new foundation, but you're gonna split somewhere at some point. Let's make the foundation first. Eventually all this foundation is going to disappear, because a lot of this foundation should not exist. They're just a means to an end. Technically this could probably go straight the whole entire way. Oop. Once we get this thing fed some nuclear pasta, we'll be Sitting all kinds of pretty. Yeah, I'm kind of actually thinking of potentially just putting, I don't know, I might actually put potentially putting the last factory in this area. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Logistically, I'm trying to think about like all the things that potentially will have to move towards that factory and everything as well. I guess I could utilize more drones to help me, but I'm not sure. Okay, we could probably start sending this downwards. Try not to get it too close to the arms. Probably drop that now, and then it can go downwards and then bend into where the other drop points are. I think that's good. All right, now to get the conveyor belt to go all this way. Yeah, I think between this last Satisfactory stream and the Satisfactory stream where we come back, wrap up phase 4 by just turning it all in and starting phase 5, the 5th and final phase. Once we get that started, I think everything's going to be beautified and everything like that. I'll make sure everything essential that needs pillars has pillars. Any of the structures and all that don't need to exist will get deleted, but they're, you know, there will be a kind of somewhat of a form of a floating conveyor belts, which those will make sense once you know, it's further into the future, because the floating conveyor belts will make sense once we upgrade it one more time. So I don't mind the conveyor belts floating on nothing, because the material that will make Mark 5s to Mark 6, it'll all make sense. So they can float on air if they wanted to, because they're godly conveyor belts. Yeah, but also I think in between these streams too, I'm also going to try and utilize the majority of geysers probably. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna build a bunch of radio towers. Pretty much radio towers that will scan the whole entire map, but I have to build radio towers in each sector in order to do it. Which is a good thing I built a world train that can potentially do that. Or at least reaches that area. Ooh, was I about to cockeye it? I was about to cockeye. Is it already long enough? Is it already too long? kind of wonder how they got some of the sound effects, especially for the particle accelerator and the alien, like, energy converter or something like that. Mass converter. I was like, I'm kind of wondering how they got some of those sound effects. It's always cool to look up, like, what they did to make certain sound effects in video games, specifically video games. Because I think video games have more unique sounds that they have to use compared to movies. Unless it's an animated movie. Usually movies that are grounded in real life don't need to get too creative with sound effects. Because it's based in real life. So, you don't have to go too wild. Okay, let's see. Alright. I gotta deposit 100 of those, so I gotta be very patient. How much energy is that fucking... Oh, okay. So maximum energy consumption even after developing the particle accelerator has only been 15k. I produce on average 14k, but if more power is being used, I produce even more power, so I'm not too worried about my power usage. And by the time we start phase, at least phase 5, the final phase, I was going to say, is that stuff being used right now? It shouldn't be. By the time the final phase is started, I should have my nuclear power plants on, but I won't turn them on until the next stream, which might be another half month to a month from now. Yeah, I just noticed, I looked back, and yeah, we started this in late January. It is almost June. So we've worked on Satisfactory for almost half a year now. I think by the end of June it will be half a year. So yeah, this has been a very long coffee stream. And probably one of my longest playthroughs. Mainly because it's more of just kind of like a waiting game than anything. You're really overall just kind of waiting for everything to finish developing and things like that. Which is okay. Yeah, it's just waiting on copper powder. Which the craziest fucking thing is that it needs 600 ingots per minute. That is so much metal in the span of a minute. Holy shit. I can't wait until I get the final recipe for copper, man. Which I think is this pure copper ingot. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess till then I'm gonna have to just wait. Oh, here's my train. There he goes. Choo choo. Okay. Well, I guess technically I could say that I'm done. I'm just waiting now for the nuclear pasta and everything. Instead of focusing on optimizing and stuff like that, I'm gonna hunt for materials. Specifically, I'm gonna try, let's first and foremost, start off, probably put down all the, what's the actual things called again? Would be under special, maybe? No. Is it under production? I don't think it would be under production. Nope. Power? Yeah, I didn't think so. Organization. Oh, it is under organization. Oh yeah, the radio towers. So I'm gonna try and build a total of, let's just say we need 6 of them. Probably more. Who knows? But let's try that first. We're gonna dispense all the radio towers. Figure out where everything is. So radio towers is like a little cheat. Trying to find where everything is. And if I want to find the rest of my goddamn alternate recipes, I'm gonna have to do it. Alright, I need this. Oh, I need one more stack. And then I need a stack of heavy modular frames, which are in Factory 3. Do, 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 do. I hope those are the actual heaviest. Yeah, okay. Oh, I need a lot of them. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, I'm making a bunch of radio towers, so. Not a lot of people would do this, but I'm going to. Is it worth it? Probably not. Nah, it's probably not at all. Not worth it a damn bit. But I kind of want to make them. Alright, I'm going to put my first radio tower right here. Be under organization, boom. Boom. So, now, we know where certain nodes are. See, there's iron nodes. There's some more iron nodes there. There's a pure limestone node, pure limestone, impure, and all that. But there's, look how many fucking nodes are over there. There's impure nodes there. So in case I actually need more shit, I know where to find them. But I think it only scans and maps where resources are. Doesn't quite actually scan where the actual slugs are, Mercer spheres, or summer loops are. So it doesn't show you where those are, but it tells you, at least in this general vicinity, there are still 3 more summer loops that I can find. And it doesn't tell me oh, surprisingly, it doesn't tell me where any of the hard drives are. Or not hard drives, but it doesn't tell me how many more hard drives I need. Funny. But, yeah, I don't need too many. I don't need too many radio towers. We can put a radio tower in Sector 2 and then radio tower in Station 1. So we'll put a radio tower over here. Woohoo! Wonder what Blades has been doing lately. Now that he's logged into PlayStation. Wonder what everyone's been up to lately. I haven't talked to a lot of people in the past like few years. At least other streamers and people that are kind of hustling. Like, I don't know what the fuck people are doing these days. Shit. I think I'm going to, yeah, let's put a radio tower here. Put a radio tower right there where a fearsome foe used to be. It's like a pissing contest. You shall no longer spawn over here, bitch. Yeah, but now I know where everything is right there. And now I'm gonna go to station number 2. Yeah, I think once you build that tower, build a third, and I'll build a fourth. I might just build 4 of them. Those are the only general areas that I technically have claimed. Is that what? I only got like a total of 3 train stations. I think. No, wait, we got more than that. I'm gonna try and build a radio station where each station is, so that way I can do a complete scan. And I'll probably build, surprisingly enough, I probably will build 1 more train station. I just gotta figure out where it's gonna stop. That means I'm gonna have to put all my trains on hold and probably fix all their timetables, which is gonna be real fun. It'll probably be the easiest thing to probably do is just get rid of all the trains and then make new ones and have the timetables, probably don't need to get rid of them. But I'll try and make sure the tables are working. Oh, where am I going again? Oh, dude. Oh yeah, I'm going over here. I'm going the right way, but I'm just not at the right level. Okay, so station 1 will have its radio tower. It's like I know I won't need the rest of these nodes for the next like phase or anything like that, because the next phase is going to take that much goddamn resources. But I just want to make sure when I start phase 5 I don't have to travel like halfway around the map to fix something. So I might as well start prepping to pretty much, you know, exploit everything. Everything that I have at least in arm's reach, I'm gonna exploit the fuck out of it. And that is the name of the game. Triple H once said. Okay, I'm gonna build the radio tower right here, as long as it's not too tall. Organization. There we go. I've practically almost exploited everything in this area. There's only a few things I haven't really managed to. Oh shit! There's a lot of geysers over here too. Yeah, I need to try and get all the geysers and all that too. Which I think, if I'm correct, I'm able to hide and show everything. So it only shows. Yep, it only shows resources. So if I'm like, what is it? How do I hide all on map? Yeah, see? How it just kind of shows only specifically resources, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I guess I'll go around the map and exploit one item at a time. Try and get them fully integrated into the world train. Yeah, because man, I think if anything, yeah, copper's being used a lot. I think the Caterium's moving pretty fast already, so in the World Train depot. So I need to start finding more copper and Caterium deposits, so that way the World Trains can keep up with the demand. Which Caterium surprisingly hasn't been moving. But in the other area, it's constantly moving. So I guess there's enough exploit of Caterium that I don't have to worry about it. Alright, I'll put it right here. As long as that guy doesn't start shooting at me. Wait, am I missing something? No. Oh, is it that tall? How tall is it? I can't tell how tall the actual fucking radio tower is. How tall is it? Oh, is it actually touching the top of that? Damn, the fucking radio tower is tall. Okay. So, yeah, if I wanted to get underneath something. Yeah, look how much shit is in the actual desert itself that you wouldn't know. There's a lot of iron, copper. When you do your scans too, you don't see all this. You might see potentially like maybe one or two of these pure nodes and maybe some of the impure nodes, but you don't see all of it. So that's why the radio towers are actually very important to kind of do. Hey, uranium! It's impure, but I think we'll find a pure uranium node at some point, because we're going to need a pure one, or at least normal. And we'll probably combine the impure and all that. I will not be transporting uranium though on my damn train. No way. Have nothing but radiation throughout the whole entire goddamn map because of that. No. No, I'm going to transport uranium with drones. Make sure that motherfucker is doing its job. This is one of the very most useful parts of drones is they can safely transport radioactive materials. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just put my little tower over here. Look at that. Look at all those slugs too. How beautiful. So many slugs. There's a lot of purples. And there's some Mercer spheres too. Yay. Put it right there. There's a lot of crude oil at least. So, oh, there's a pure node too, normal, impure. But yeah, if I'm in any need for crude oil, I know where to go. But let's see, surprisingly enough, nothing else there. But yeah, it looks like I need to put at least a radio tower here, 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 and probably here. So yeah, probably about minimum of 4 more radio towers to map the whole entire map, at least when it comes to its resource. Whoop. Oh, that thing. See, what's trying to kill me? Which I can, yeah, I can probably go over to where one of the sections is. Because I think wherever there's uranium, specifically the strongest part of like a uranium deposit, I'm going to absolutely try and probably build my nuclear power plant near it. Because that's where the fuel source is going to be, and I don't have to have it travel too far away. Yeah, that nuclear power plant, man, it's going to be off site. I am not going to deal with all that radiation. So I don't want to make too many radiation filters too. SimCity on crack. Pretty much, you're pretty much building a city of like a factory the size of a city, but with no civilians. That's pretty much it. You are technically the hand of God. So you see, you guys have seen how crazy like big your factories can get at some point. I need to make my factories a little bit more pretty, but because all I've been kind of placing so far, I mean, 3 of my factories have already been kind of at least prettified in some form or factor, where I've hidden most of the nasty noodling and stuff like that, but there's still a lot of work I could do, a lot of cosmetic things to make things prettier. Like, this has been the biggest factory, is the factory underneath the depot. That is factory number 4 right there. Which, from between this stream and the next Satisfactory stream, it will look completely different. But yeah, that's phase 4 factory right there. That's all the production of phase 4. It's fucking stupid. It's just for one phase, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. I think, yeah, if I'm correct, phase 5 isn't really big, but it's very complicated. I think the majority of your build is going to be phase 4, and phase 4 is pretty much just going to bleed into phase 5's production. So yeah, it's a like all these conveyor belts are going to be hidden. Like, you guys won't be able to see these conveyor belts anymore. All these platforms right underneath these are going to be deleted. We're just going to make everything look pretty by the time we come back. Because my goal is to make a separate video by the end of the playthrough, pretty much giving people a tour of what we all worked on since the beginning of the stream to the end of the stream. What we did. And see if any of the Satisfactory, like, at least veterans can point out what the fuck I did. But yeah, I'm mainly just waiting on all this stuff to finish up. Which we're waiting on 3 more items to pretty much dispense. Gonna take a while, but well, you guys don't have to wait on that. I have to wait on that, but you guys won't. It's like, while I'm waiting, you guys get to watch Crash Bandicoot. You guys get to watch me play Crash Bandicoot. And yeah, I do have something to say about Crash Bandicoot. I've only beaten Crash Bandicoot 2. I've not beaten any of the other Crash Bandicoot games. So Crash Bandicoot 1 and 3 and 4, I've not... I've touched them, I played them, but I've never beaten them. So I'm excited yet also nervous to try and beat those games, mainly because they are known to be unfair. Crash Bandicoot games have known to be unfair, especially the one bridge level, which I'm trying to remember which one that was in. Was it in Crash Bandicoot 2? No, was it? I don't remember. Whatever that long ass bridge level is that has the unfair jump spacings. Like, you have to be almost pixel perfect to make the jump, and even if you are pixel perfect, you got about a 50% chance for the game to register that you landed on the platform. So it's like, it's unfair no matter what. Yeah, I'd be pissed. I'll say it's about time for me to start playing the unfair games at some point in time, though. Oh, I'm just waiting on... Oh, there it is. Cool. Didn't have to wait too long for it. Due to the fact I have to make 100 of these, that's why I need to find some more summer loops and yeah, mainly just summer loops. Try and optimize a bunch of these. So I'm trying to remember if I have a lot of summer loops stored, or did I use them for mostly research? I think I have found a couple, and I think as long as I have like 16 to 20 summer loops, I can use the majority of those summer loops to amplify production of phase 5 so fast to the point to where, like, instead of waiting like 5 hours for something, just wait 2 hours, because I'll double the production. So yes, might just do that. Yeah, I might have to put some summer loops where the copper powder is being made, because I don't know if I can make another copper powder production line, at least in that one. Well, I could probably do it. There's enough room, but I would have to figure out what the fuck I need. I'm just too lazy. I'm literally gonna probably have to take a break from Satisfactory myself, and by the time I come back to it before streaming it and everything like that, I'll try and optimize things and everything, take another quick little break afterwards, so that way when I start streaming Satisfactory again, I'm not going to be burnt out by the time, like, because right now I'm just slightly burnt out of Satisfactory, but it's also been a very long journey so far. So if I can break out of it, then yeah, it's not gonna be a problem though. Oh yeah, okay, so I got 8 summer loops kind of waiting right now. So yeah, if I can find a lot more of these, then nice. It'd be nice. Look at all the stuff I'm not exploiting. There's a shit ton of ore up here though. That's crazy. All the geysers I need to use. Limestone. Wait, is that copper? Oh, Caterium. Pure iron node right there. Limestone, limestone, limestone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, pretty much just go around the world every time and just specifically select like one item at a time and put them all in like one big ass like conveyor unit. Each at least where every train spot is. That way the world. I might actually have to build like 2 or 3 more trains to keep up with how much needs to be deposited at some point. Like it is gonna be a non-stop pretty much train building. Shit, I might actually do 4 more trains. Yeah, I'm thinking the best thing I could do is 4 more trains. So I'll probably do that. Hell, maybe, just maybe, I might make another drop-off depot. Just for phase, I think just for phase 5, there would just be a depot just for phase 5. I might just do that. Because phase 5 will need its own depot. Because of all the crazy shit I'll need. I might just do that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So, on top of building 1 more train station to exploit things, I will need to build another drop-off depot. But the drop-off depot, like, there's already a depot over there. See, there's the big old mega factory depot right there. The next depot is probably just gonna be right there. It's probably just gonna be this straight line right here. And my factory is probably just gonna be either behind it, probably behind it, or right over there. It's probably gonna be over there. Let's be honest. It's gonna be over there. I don't know. I don't want my other factory to be too far away from the other shit though. I just gotta see how much space I have. If anything, I could always build tall instead of wide for the next factory. Oh shit. Yeah, I can always build tall. But I also need to keep in mind of this train. Of course, you know, all this is gonna get deleted too. I don't know. I'll figure it out. At some point. Space isn't an issue. I can always build upwards. Oh yeah, I was gonna... One more thing before I think about starting Crash Bandicoot, which I'm not quite awake yet to start the Crash Bandicoot playthrough. So you have to hold off on a second. Hold off 1 sec. Oh yeah, just a nice little note for you, anyone that's potentially watching this on YouTube. If you're waiting for potentially the what do you call it, the Crash Bandicoot playthrough to start, it is Twitch exclusive live stream for that. Don't ask me why, it's just, I just put it that way. But the VODs will still go up on YouTube. But if you want to watch Crash Bandicoot, it is exclusively on Twitch. So Twitch has the advantage of enjoying Crash Bandicoot all by itself. So yeah, don't shoot the messenger. Oh, I need to separate those a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna follow this, and I'm gonna put the radio tower a little bit further in. So let's see. I think, where's this going? Yeah, it's going inwards this way. So I'm gonna probably put the radio tower wherever this ends. Which I notice this line's not moving as fast. I gotta double check this this coal factory. See if it's running at optimal efficiency. See if there's enough water and coal being put into it. So this is one of my other factories that are providing a shit ton of energy. I gotta make sure it's being treated well. Okay. Which is weird. I don't actually see that moving. Makes me concerned. Is it actually being optimal? So I haven't seen the line move. So I was like, oh. Is there a little hiccup in the production? Which, to be honest, what is it producing? Wait a minute. Is it not even producing anything? What was it gonna make here? And why am I not making it? What was this like a forgotten project? Oh, no wonder it's not moving anywhere. I was gonna make compact coal. And what was it gonna make compact coal for? Was it for turbo fuel? No, I don't need it for turbo fuel. What was I making compact coal for? It is used in, I was using heavy fuel. Oh, not heavy. So alternate turbo heavy fuel. The thing is, when I was making this, I did not have any alternate recipes, so I didn't know that. So I literally have a line of, what is it, sulfur and coal, and it's just being put into here and not being utilized at all. And then, oh yeah, I guess I do use it for turbo fuel. So I was using it potentially for turbo fuel at some point in time. Or I was just going to use the compact coal and put it into more coal plants. Because if I'm correct, if you use compact coal in the coal plants, there's a lot more efficiency to it because it takes longer to burn. Because let's see. So I could do petroleum coke, which is like 25 per minute. Oh, wait, burn rate 25 per minute. Coal is... No, okay, no, it's less efficient. Compact coal is about 2 times efficient. So the least efficient thing is petroleum coke. So depending on how much compact coal I can make, that would have been very efficient. I could probably still do that. I'll just have to make another line of coal plants, coal power generators, which I will do when I have enough time and energy and fucks given. Right now I just don't. I've worked so freaking hard on Satisfactory that I need a break. Then I can do the beautifying things, because I need like a weekend away from this game. Then I can do like make everything pretty and everything like that, and then take another break, and then come back, make sure everything is optimized to the point to where I'm not going to pull my fucking hair out when phase 5 starts. And then after that, take another break after that. And then we'll start our actual stream. So yeah, and there's going to be like 2 times where I'm going to work my butt off before phase 5 begins and everything and all that jazz. I guess for now, get rid of some of these, we could probably start getting rid of some of this stuff that we don't really need. All this stuff will not be needed at some point in time. Just try and make things a little bit prettier and less cluttered looking. I'm probably gonna have to fly underneath these things and get rid of any weird support systems that I might not be able to see. Like that. Like, I'm not gonna be able to see that when I start cleaning it up. This is gonna look way better when it's just the conveyor belts just kind of doing, you know, in their route instead of the support systems. It might not look the way, but when I upgrade them from Mark 5 to Mark 6, you'll understand. It's like, oh my god, it's like the Angel's Highway. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Okay, and then start with this one. Yeah, because the more things I can get done, the better. I think if I just focus on one thing at a time, I think I'll feel better about Satisfactory. Because the further the game goes, the more projects I have in my brain, and I start to stress myself out. And this game isn't supposed to be stressful. I think the only time this game is stressful is when you're trying to deal with the spiders. And you're also dealing with multiple things at once. And if you're a person that likes to take things one step at a time, you almost have to force yourself to kind of almost restructure your brain in some form. It looks a little less clustered. And these won't exist after probably phase 4. Maybe there's like a few things from phase 4 that still needs to be in phase 5's like distribution, but I think for the most part it'll have its own little distribution thing. I'm just gonna very careful, try not to delete any of my conveyor units. That would really suck if I accidentally do that. That way I need to just keep looking back to make sure I didn't accidentally highlight any of it. Which I guess I'll know if I accidentally highlighted any of my conveyor. I will know. Got real close right there. Looking back. All right, we're good. Let's get rid of the clutter. I probably won't try and close off the whole entire factory just yet because there's still some more optimization stuff that I need to do for factory 4. So before I close it off completely, I gotta clean up some other stuff. Oh, okay. So thank goodness there's not like a structural integrity indicator for this game, because there would be some structural integrity problems. I'm surprised that there isn't like at least a fan mod for that. I mean, there could be. I just don't know about it. This game's been a blast though. I've enjoyed it. But I'm almost to the point where I'm at least ready to retire the playthrough because I have done so much and I spent so much time. Like the playthrough, at least this factory's save file has been over 160 hours now. And going. We're still probably gonna put at least another 30 or 40 hours into it. So the playthroughs, this world's save file is gonna be at least 200 plus hours. Overall, I've already spent over 300 hours playing this game. Because I did have a factory before this. But funny thing is enough, this factory is taking me 2 times longer to work with. Mainly because I'm doing all these cosmetic things and all that. Because my first factory was an open air factory. It was legitimately like you could see everything. You can see all the production lines, all of the nasty little bits here and far between. It was crazy. It was a wild fucking factory, and I'll probably show you guys the first factory compared to the second factory. Some of the things I've learned along the way and how my organization at least has changed. All right. I still need to put some windows. Because this building with no windows, man, is like, reminds me too much of Soviet Russia. Need to put some stuff on that. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. It's like, why is this just floating here with nothing else? Okay, there we go. The funny thing is, I'm gonna have to like delete and restructure some of these because I'm gonna have to probably put some holes in the wall to make sure they're going into like holes. So I got to do that. I got to do a bunch of other shit Because if I'm gonna hide all these conveyor belts that look ugly as sin on top of the actual building itself, so this technically is a false roof. And then I'm gonna make a roof above the roof. So yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, just all the crazy shit that I've had to move to one area to another. That's the thing. That's what makes your factory look like a noodle factory, is just mainly trying to transport one item from one area to another area. And if you didn't plan out that before doing it, it's gonna look messy. Some people like that. I mean, I don't mind the noodle factory look, but I think the majority of people that play this game tend to hate that look. It's like, oh, that's why the term noodle factory exists, is because apparently it's a negative thing. And why is it negative, man? Why does it have to be negative? Negative Nancy's. Why can't you just have noodle factories and enjoy it? My first factory was a noodle factory. I mean, this one kind of is, at least this, well, factory 4 is kind of a noodle factory because I did not plan this out. I forgot how much shit is needed to build factory 4. If I ever play this game again and start from square one, though, I'm probably going to actually do the experiment where I make it into one big mega factory. So first floor is like stage 1, second floor is stage 2, and, you know, so on and so forth. That is what I'm thinking of doing, is making it to where each floor is its own like stage of production. So it will be like a 5-floor minimum factory. And it will probably have like 3 or 4 drop-off depots for World Train and shit, but it's gonna be an insane looking building at the end of it. So I've been enticed a couple times now to make like a mega factory. I was like, yeah, it kind of sounds nice. It sounds hardcore as fuck, if anything. This is what we can call industrial dystopianism. I think I can get rid of this. You know what I wished? Speaking of like city builders, since my brain's still on the topic of that, kind of wish like City Skylines 2 was pretty damn decent. I don't know if it's gotten any better ever since it was released, if they've worked on it ever since then. But it seems like if you like City Skylines, just kind of stick with the first one. I don't know. I think the only person I can talk about City Skylines with is probably Zombie. Zombie's the only other community member that I know that plays those games. Oh, at least actively. Other than me. So that's what I'm gonna have to do in order to get rid of, you know, clean up some of the filth. Let's do that. So if I really want to truly make sure these are going to be floating conveyor units, I'll have to take out all the nubs, support nubs. So that's going to be real fun, especially for the areas where I don't have power to do it. Which if there's actually areas where I don't have power to like float and get rid of the support nubs, then I don't have to do it. I'll make that a rule for myself. But yeah, phase 4 is getting closer and closer to being completed. I just need to optimize. I need to beautify. There's a bunch of things I need to do. But overall, we shall be done. What is this? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought there was a structure still underneath this thing. They're just so compacted together that it looks like it's a foundation. Like, damn, okay, that's a testament to how compacted I made that. But yeah, I like how you can't even take a glimpse of what like phase 4 is gonna have. Like it's locked. You can't look at it. You can't look at it. You can't touch it. Nope, not for you. No, 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 thank you. Go away. So I might as well make a to-do list of all the things I need to do in this game. So when we do make a to-do list, I'm gonna make another sticky note. Let's just call it the Satisfactory to-do list. Satisfactory to-do list. Number 1. Well, I guess the first thing I should probably do is beautify everything. Beautify the factory. Second thing, the most important, but it's going to be the second because I just don't have the energy to do it right now. The second thing is to optimize everything. Optimize every factory before phase. Is it phase 5? Okay. Third thing, after I do that, make nuclear. Let's see. Make nuclear power plant and fuel source. Don't start fuel source. Let's say don't start fuel source until you make, let's see, particle, what is it? There's a word for it. Particle recycling center. I'm just going to call it recycling. So we're going to convert the nuclear waste into petroleum. So that way we could just either reuse those energy cells or we just sell it into the awesome sink or something like that. Most likely we're probably just going to sell it into the awesome sink. Maybe 50-50. I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Is there anything else I would need to do other than making things look prettier, optimizing, making my nuclear power plant, and other stuff like that? I guess after making the nuclear power plant, what I could do is search for, let's see, search for more let's say summer sloops, slugs, and Mercer spheres. Don't forget hard drives. So hopefully by the time I come back, like, I'm not going to try and find all the hard drives, but I'm going to try and find at least, you know, I'll probably spend a day where I'm just doing the searching of Summer Sloops, hard drives, and slugs and Mercer spheres. I'll spend a whole day just do that. I listen to like a podcast or finish an audio book while I do that shit. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do, man, in between these streams. But once I'm done with it, I'm probably never gonna do it again. I'm just gonna focus on phase 5 afterwards. But yeah. Ooh, lots and lots of work. Insane amount of work. Too much work, some people would say. I was like, dude, you don't have to work this much in a video game. You should be getting paid for this. At this point, you should be getting paid for it because you're treating it like a job, like a self-owned business. I was like, I know. Too bad I can't actually make money off of Satisfactory unless I kind of am. I'm not running ads or anything, but I could technically still be getting paid to play a Satisfactory. I am a streamer. It's the only way I would make money. No one, unless you're like someone like Elon Musk comes to me and decides that, hey, build my factory for me. It's like, okay, Mr. Elon. Gives me like 10 grand to make a Satisfactory actual factory and shit. Because he's done that with like what? He's done that with Diablo. He's done that with a couple games where he's had people play for him. It's like, what? Wait, what's the fucking point? I know you're a guy that has very little time in his life, but that's not your build. That is not your character. If someone is doing the majority of work on those things, that is their character. You're piggybacking off of their character. Yeah, it might be your profile, but because that was the funny thing when someone narked on him. Yeah, Elon Musk, that's not his character. Like, no, yeah, he paid someone to do all that work for him. Oh wait, 99%. Why is that 99%? Why is this battery at 99? Is it just stuck at 99 because it's the last battery? Everything else is at 100. Okay, what's wrong with you? Why are you at 99? There's enough power being produced. I'm only consuming 8,000. Wow, though, max consumption has already hit 17K. I definitely need those nuclear power plants in the future, because that would be a huge issue. And if I didn't have this motherfucker producing auxiliary power, that would we would probably have some power issues right now. It's only boosting by like 1,000 right now, but that 1,000 means a difference. I think depending on how much is actually being produced. It's wild. It's crazy that there is pretty much a summer sloop right here and two types of energies hitting it at once to produce the power augmentation. And God knows what's actually in this thing. It looks like a cooling unit. That, or it's probably not a cooling unit. It's just probably perspiring liquid and shit. It's actually so hot that the oxygen around it is turning into liquid. It's like, wait, can oxygen turn into liquid? I don't think oxygen has a liquid form. But it's either gas or... because... do we know if oxygen can be turned into a solid? Because it doesn't have a liquid form. Because we have liquid nitrogen, stuff like that, but do we actually have liquid oxygen? Is that a thing? I need to look this up. I never actually... you know, out of the 35 years of existing, I'd never looked that up. Liquid... wait. Let's just put it in a form of a question. Does liquid... does... yeah, does liquid oxygen exist? Because that would be very interesting to see. Yes. Oh, yes. Liquid oxygen is absolutely real. It is highly powerful and... wait, highly powerful and incredibly cold cryogenic fluid with a boiling point of negative 297 Fahrenheit, which is around negative 183 Celsius. So that was not a stupid question that I was asking. It is a legitimate thing that there is liquid oxygen. Okay. That's good to know, man. Holy shit, that's cold. Boiling point is negative 293 Fahrenheit. That is insane. It has to be so fucking cold that if you were introduced to, I guess, the area around it, it would probably kill you. So I wonder, I should probably keep reading that to see what liquid oxygen is really used for. I was like, what is liquid oxygen used for? But that's pretty wild. I was like, I didn't know oxygen can be in a liquid state. I always thought it was always just, I don't know, in a gas state and then gets eventually turned into a plasma state depending on the circumstances. So I've never heard of it turning into a solid. God knows what the temperature has to be for it to be turned into a liquid to a solid. Man, liquid, like solid like oxygen would be insane to look at. Like, I wonder what that would look like. It would probably just look like an ice cube. Because it has to be like frozen and shit. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure everything's working. Which, wait a minute. Okay. It's making, it's like, hey, I'm doing leached copper. And I don't remember what I was using leached copper for. It's for like 2 other things. No, 3 other things. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing leached copper. It's feeding copper into 3 different production lines. Oh, and then I have leached deuterium. Should I just get rid of this? Because it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I'll just get rid of the leached deuterium. That way we save... well, it's not like it's being used. Yeah, let's clean that up then. Not needed. So that deuterium wasn't used. Okay, so the deuterium has been saved. No need for it. I was wondering why potentially I was going to use leached deuterium, but I never did it. So, let's see. I'm kind of thinking about this. Maybe I'll put at least a summer sleep here, because it's producing 250. Wait, I'm actually producing 250. Oh, but this needs 250. It needs 600. Even if I double the production, it still needs. It still will need 100 more copper ingots. I'm gonna try and put some summer loops into this thing right here. Holy shit, that's crazy. Even if I did the summer loop double production in it, it will still need 100 ingots per minute in order to be 100% optimized. That is fucking stupid. It is a dumb. But I think I don't know. I'll optimize it eventually. At least it's just an assembler, so when I do put some summer loops into it, it's not gonna eat up too much energy. It's just gonna act like two fully powered powered assemblers. Oh, do I not have room? Oh, I guess I don't have fucking room. I guess I should make some room. Jeez, I didn't know I was that low on space. Let's see, I don't need the computers. Don't need that. I might need rotors and stators, but we'll get rid of them for now. Oh, I have some nuclear pasta for some reason. Wait. Oh. I don't have enough room for the deposit yet. I gotta wait for it to keep selling shit. All right. Alright, anything else that I need to potentially just drop off? I think I'm good. That gives me half of my space back. Alright, you have fun selling all that shit. Alright, let's grab some summer sloops. Oh, let's grab my cup too. I've been doing these coffee streams the whole time, and I have yet to actually have my fucking coffee mug. There we go. Well, see, we fixed it. This is what I should be doing, is having my fucking coffee in my hands. Notice how the physics in the coffee, it's kind of almost like gelatin. It's like, that's some thick ass coffee. That's kind of funny how like the physics works. They actually have like a somewhat simulated physics in the coffee. It is gelatinized though. It's not actual like liquid physics. I guess so you don't spill it constantly. Which would be funny because I don't know. They should have made it more physics based, like water, like liquid physics based. But they probably needed to optimize it to where they don't have to completely do liquid physics for the coffee. because if they wanted to put this on a console, they would have to optimize so much more shit. It's more work for them to do, and they don't want to do that. It's like, yeah, if I was a developer of this game, it's like, I don't want to optimize all that bullshit. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Fuck y'all. Go screw yourself. Oh yeah. You have to put all these walls around it. Oh yeah. Let's put the summer sloops and the thing that's generating the iron, or no, the copper for that guy. So let's put, there you go, 2 times production. It is now producing 500 per minute. That's still not enough, by the way. Because what? It needs a total of 100 of the... Yeah, it needs a total of 100 per minute. And in order for 100 per minute, I need about 600 ingots per minute. I can either leave those summer sloops in there by the end of the game, or I could make, let's see, because if that's a fully powered, it's fully powered and only producing up to 300. Oh no, 250. So 250, 500, so that's about 2. I would have to make at least a minimum of 3 more assemblies that eats up copper ore and, let's see, I don't have enough shards to fully power that yet, so it's probably best that maybe I don't know. I'm not in a rush. Oh yeah, and production has been doubled for that, so voila. I just need to remember my summer sloops are over there. Oh yeah, and if anyone wants to know what summer sloops do, cosmetically, you see that exhaust? That's when you can tell something is being powered by summer sloops. Also, the connection point where the energy is. So that is actually eating. Let's see. If you look at the power gauge right now, if I take this away, so as you can see, it's only eating up 53.7 megawatts. If I put summer sloops in, it goes from 53.7 megawatts to 214.9 megawatts just for this station alone, and it's only an assembler. That didn't just go up by 2 times the amount, that went up by like 4 times. It went up by, it's eating up 4 times the amount of energy. That is fucking stupid. And I'm only using 2 summer sloops because it's only an assembler. Imagine if I put summer sloops in a, guess it, a particle accelerator. Holy shit, you imagine how much fucking energy I need? 4 times the amount of a particle accelerator that it potentially uses over time. So you would probably understand why I would like to make 2 nuclear factories just to compensate for that amount of energy being used. And since I actually put that in, I just added about 400 more energy being used right now. We're good. It's not really breaking 10K on average. I just know when I plan on exploiting more of the resources, I'm going to need to build more energy afterwards. I think once I know I'm comfortable enough and I know I have enough materials for both factories 4 and 5 on full production, then whatever else is left out there for like crude oil and coal and everything that I haven't tapped into yet, it will all be used to generate power. And that's probably what I'll do. Yep. I'm gonna be a factory man after all. My daddy's gonna be proud of me. Hallelujah. Yeah, but the nuclear pasta should be going up faster now. Man. I'll say it's been about 2 hours now. At least when it comes to the stream, there's not much else I really want to do, per se. I don't know, I'm thinking. Because all this other stuff is just busy work. And I'm not going to sit here another hour potentially waiting for the other stuff to happen. So, I don't know. Let me just sit here for a bit. Let me just contemplate. And if there's anything else that you guys might want to potentially see me work on in Satisfactory before we move on to Crash Bandicoot. Because look at that mess. It looks like a complete mess, but it's actually like controlled chaos. Good ass coffee. Anything else? No. I'm just gonna look. I'll look at all the things I can build too. Maybe there's some other things I need to build. Specializations were good. So I've pretty much built all these. I guess what I could potentially do is start upgrading my mining units to Mark 3s now, which I need supercomputers, the heavy modular frames, or no, fused modular frames, and the turbo. Holy shit. It's like I need a separate production line just for that shit in order to make like Mark 3s. So, yeah, if I want to upgrade all my mining units to Mark 3s, it's gonna take a lot, and I mean a lot of material. So let's see, if I want to make, I might just try and just exploit the pure nodes for right now. So if I want to make 10 or upgrade 10 things, I will need 30 mining units. I'll need about 500 steel pipes, not a problem. 50 supercomputers, I don't think that's a problem. The 100 fused modular frames though potentially is a problem. And turbo motors, 30 turbo motors. Yeah, okay, so the frames and the motors are potentially the only issue. That's only for 10 Mark III mining units. Well, I just wanted to see how much much shit was needed to make at least 10 of them. I'm good there. Is there anything here that I haven't been making other than, of course, the plutonium and stuff like that? Because I'm making the nuclear pasta, copper. This is all nuclear based materials, so I'm not touching any of that with a 20,000 foot pole. Package nitric acid. Nitric acid. Oh, I think I use that for production of yeah, fuel rods and stuff. Or I think processing or refining of fuel production. Yeah, and I think I use that for the refinement of, I think, the nuclear rods. So I pretty much made everything else. I think I need probably a little bit more nitrogen gas though. I've noticed that the nitrogen gas is a little finicky. So we'll probably need some more nitrogen gas nodes. So let me see. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the nitrogen gas is only being moved by one drone. So I could always potentially just move it by 2 drones. No, it's being moved by 2 drones. My bad. So if it's only being moved by 2 drones. Oh yeah, we're pretty low on nitrogen gas. There's not a lot going on. So I think if anything, especially with phase 5 coming around the corner, I will need a upgrade in, yeah, I'm just going to try and upgrade everything. Making sure there's, all pure nodes are being exploited and shit. Make sure they're Mark 3s and up. I'll try and pretty much upgrade everything. I need to upgrade all my conveyor units, conveyor lines. That's gonna be fun too. I think while I'm in the midst of all my things being worked on in phase 5 too, I'll probably be upgrading the majority of the final conveyor units to, was a conveyor unit Mark 6 conveyor units. That's gonna take a lot of time and energy. Like, holy shit. I could probably optimize all this shit. Yeah, because look how ugly that is. Ew. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a copper unit that's not even being used. I could probably make use of that. Yeah, there's a copper unit that's not being used. Like, let's see, if I look at this line right here, what is not being moved that much? Looks like the right side copper is not being moved. There is a whole entire line of iron not being utilized, so I could potentially take that into factor. What else? I was thinking some copper and some iron could be utilized a little bit better. So I'll probably do that. Okie dokie. Cool. There's probably a lot of things I need to just go back to and see if I can, like, boost productions and certain things. I'll look at every single thing, see what needs to be done. But I think before I try and optimize everything, I think the best thing I could do is look up more alternate recipes. And the more alternate recipes I can find, the better things will be in the future, because I will be getting rid of bottlenecks, which will be fantastic. But I need to find, if I can't find the pure recipes for, like, ingots and stuff like that, I will need to find a lot more sulfur products to make leached ingots, because I think that's the only thing that probably terrifies me more is that I need to find a lot of sulfur to make sulfuric acid to make those leached ingots. Those are the only things on other than the pure ingots that make the most per minute. So yeah, I have to figure that out. Kind of doesn't like fully load it. It's like, what? Why don't you just fully load texture, or at least the outline texture? Yeah, and this factory is probably the messiest factory out of all of them, comparatively. Well, the top part, because this top part's not even an official, like, it's like an in-between of 2 and I think 3. Phase 2 and 3 are kind of like molded into each other. Because phase 3 is over here. Phase 2.5 and phase 2. I got so many like in-between conveyor units too. Eventually some of these conveyor units are going to be transformed into other things. I am just looking, just trying to figure out if there's anything else I need to potentially do on stream. So this is probably going to be the most boring part of Satisfactory, is because I'm reluctant to work on anything right now. On the stream, that is. I feel like I should just start Crash Bandicoot. I'm thinking of getting some more food in my stomach first before I actually start it. So I don't think I need to restart the stream, but I do need to turn on my camera, get the lighting all fixed up and everything like that. And because yeah, with Crash Bandicoot I will be on camera, so I'll do that. Yeah, I think for the rest of the phase 4, at least while I'm waiting on phase 4 to be done, I'm going to make everything pretty, and or at least as pretty as I want it to be, and optimize the shit out of everything, including finding more summer loops, because I'm gonna need a lot more summer loops. So try and find summer loops, and more Mercer spheres so we can have some more pocket dimension storage. And I might work on trying to finish a few more research stuff, the MAM things, because let's see, how much more research do I need? Because I put on, oh yeah, shit, oh yeah, look at that, pure copper ingot right there, baby. Which, in order to get pure copper ingot, what does that need? Water? That's 37.5 per minute. Yeah, I'll unlock it. Look at that. I need to find more hard drives though. Yeah, it was a pure ingots tend to be as like the best recipes, because it takes the least amount of materials, and I don't know if they're like middle line production, but I think by end game it's probably your best bet. Anything else? I can't think of anything. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up more. Let's just see, what's the research that I need? Because of course hard drives, I need to find all the hard drives, but not during the playthrough. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more alien technology researches to do, which all require mainly Mercer spheres. So I guess I could just go out there and, oh well, ooh yeah, that's a thing I cannot make until phase 5 anyway, so can't finish the alien technology research tree until phase 5, but I can at least finish these before phase 5 begin. And the power slugs, I just need to make, oh, only 10. Oh, but with power slugs, once again, it has something I need to produce that is only in phase 5. That is the time crystals. So yeah, I can't do that. So I can't make myself a synthetic power shards. but we might utilize synthetic power shards at some point in time. Let's see, what else? Rocket fuel. If only I could make synthetic summer loops. Those would be fantastic. That's like the one thing that the game's missing. Synthetic summer loops. But I think the first thing I'll probably do is, if I am making synthetic power shards, I'm going to use all those synthetic power shards to supercharge all my production of energy. So everything that is fueling those energy sources is also going to pretty much double the energy production. So hopefully by the end of my playthrough, I'll be, what is it, probably 20k energy megawatt production. Not needed, but yeah. And I'll do this too. I never actually used the turbo rifle ammo. And I've also never used the nuclear deterrent, which is the nuclear obelisk. But yeah, that 6+ on the inventory slots will be heavily needed. Yeah, I think other than that, I think I've pretty much come to the conclusion that everything else shall be worked on off stream until we're ready to put a cap on phase 4, and we shall move on from phase 4 to phase 5. Yeah, we gotta make sure there's no weird bottlenecks in resources and all kinds of other stuff. Might need to make a few more drones that will exploit nitrogen and all kinds of other stuff, and have them they'll probably transport to the other depot. Which I'm assuming I'll probably make the next depot right here, and then the factory is going to be over there somewhere, just on the other side. So that way the space elevator is surrounded by all of my factories. So right now it's not. So yeah, I have a feeling the depot is going to be facing this, going that way. And probably a little bit of my, Factory 5 is probably going to be hanging off of the map, as long as I don't trigger the kill floor, which you would have to go down to trigger that. It should be good. At the very most, there'll be like a 2-story factory, maybe 3. I don't know. Wow. Actually, I think depending on where I put that factory, the depot is going to be pretty much in the same general vicinity, because I do like that factory is pretty much right underneath the depot, and it's pretty much being drop fed all its resources. So I'll probably do the same thing. So I think Factory Depot 2 and Factory 5 is going to be over there. Yep. That's probably where I'm going to put it. Yipperinos. It's going to be fun. I have to build it. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a long break from this game first. A long break as in like at least a weekend. And then I'll be back to do a bunch of damage to it at some point in time. Makes me wonder if I need to extend my trains by like maybe one more freight or nitrogen. Because if I need to transport nitrogen, then I'll because I don't know if drones are. I don't know if they're shipping enough nitrogen. It depends. I'm having like think logistically all in my head. It's like I shouldn't be thinking about multiple things like this. But yeah, I think I'm done with the at least the coffee part of the stream. So, for those watching live, I'm not ending the stream or anything like that. I will be moving on to Crash Bandicoot, but I'm gonna have to change my scene collection from the, Slime Boy here to, real life mode, which is gonna be fun. So give me a second. Things are gonna look. It might look like the stream's crashed, but oh yeah, you guys on YouTube. See you guys later.